Evan?
This is D Hart.
And I'm Shane.
Okay, there you go. We did it.
You're listening to Unitedcypher Presents Season 3, Episode 3.
Do you know they actually have 35mm film still at Walgreens?
Yeah?
And varying speeds, and you can get it developed there too. That's what I'm going to do with that thing.
There you go.
My friend's going to show me how to, develop it and shit while they develop it. But, yeah. If I can only find a Canon that did digital video that I could plug that into. I'm sure there's a lens adapter somewhere that would work with a...
I can probably rig something.
Rig! Birds on rig!
Oh, no.
Tango is
My all-time favorite dumbass Riggs line. It's the one where he's talking to the chick and he's like, "Do you like Oreos in your chili? Because that's how I eat it."
You like tattoos on your asshole?
That's basically what it amounts to,
I
man.
think so.
Like, do you like Oreos in your chili? Like, what the fuck?
Kind of sounds disgusting.
It does, man.
Yeah.
It sounds vile.
It sounds like he's retarded.
Exactly. You've got this retarded Australian guy living out on this rocky beach. He's not even smart enough to find one with sand on it to put his trailer.
And an old black dude who has been cashed out mentally from his job for 20 years.
He's like, just waiting to retire. It's like, well, you started out here at 23, man.
He's not talking about me in there.
I mean, it's like this is a bit early to make this sort of life decision. You should probably do this like
over this shit.
like when you've got like, I don't know, retirement or some money or something. Some things. Okay. So
Yeah, I'll think about that
what was that with?
when I'm
And
retired.
he starts building his empire to retire at like 23.
What if someone goes to get their asshole tattooed and they want it Cleveland over their butthole? Like Cleveland steaming? Oh, it just came to me. Oh,
Or what if they were an invalid and they were writing instructions on how they want their ass wiped?
It could be like the new version of Metalert, man. Like, are you 75? Do you live
Ass
alone?
alert.
Exactly. Yeah, medics come in. It's like, where have you checked his ass yet? Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's my first day on the job.
It's okay.
Get in there.
You gotta get your CNA renewed. They teach you how to check the asshole. You gotta have that asshole tattoo?
In the
You
future,
gotta get up on in that asshole.
in the future, all humans will have license plates. It will be awful because you don't want to know where they will live. Thank you, Internet, for ruining the world.
What, someone playing a piano with their nose
Yes.
while having their asshole tattooed
Oh.
by a blind Panamanian man?
That'd be something more like on top of spaghetti. Like,
On top of old smoking, tattooing my asshole. Sorry. I'm sorry if it seems that I'm fixated on this
think we
topic,
found,
but
like,
come
the new-
on. I just saw someone get their asshole tattooed on purpose.
it's like we've just found
Not
a
for
new
some
national
slavery
anthem.
purpose, but new national anthem.
Yeah. I tattooed my asshole, it hurt like that. Oh, what would... Oh, man. That should be a Kickstarter program. You, like...
Kickstart the asshole tattooing program of South America or North
You just
America.
have somebody, they just put their ass up on Kickstarter as an advertisement.
Oh, a
That'd be
space.
what they get.
Advertise a space, and then they just open their butt cheeks, and then there's like, this week's
This year,
NASCAR.
porn stars started selling advertising space on their naughty bits. Janet Jameson brings you time.
We're literally minutes away from that happening in
Yeah.
real life. That's some dude that's this huffing cocaine like it's oxygen out of a fucking plastic bag strapped around his waist. Is going, this is the best idea I've had since ski porn. And
So,
he's like,
are you opposed
shoveling
to
it
being
in.
a representative of the Pepsi Corporation?
no, just put it on my inner thigh.
We just need to find out if you're any good, Just,
Try not to get any
Been
cum
through this
on our
before.
logo. If you get cum on our logo, we're gonna have to pull a sponsorship for at least 3 months.
It, yeah. It's gonna take you a good 10 points down in the market. You can't do the money shot on the logo. Okay? We do have some fundamentalist groups out there that really want to make sure that the logo is kept pure. All right. So do not tarnish the logo.
My name is Vicar Paulson. I represent the First Baptist Church. We would like to buy some advertising space on your back, preferably in the tramp stamp area.
Jeez.
After all we've been through, I will never clean
What
my
if the
blue
pants sang
jeans.
back up like?
Yeah. Wasn't that Chicago? Or was that who did that song?
I don't.
Michael
know.
Sedaka?
I didn't know you were doing a real song.
After all that we've been through, I will never give up to you. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Well, there are horns behind it.
Yeah, something like that. Synth horns, obviously.
Oh, that's not Chicago.
Well,
Richard Marx?
maybe.
I don't know. I'm just trying to
But
think
no,
of
there are multiple versions of this song. And there's another song that sounds just like it that I may be mistaking it with. But it doesn't matter.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all pop songs are terrible.
Yeah. Well, that period of pop music was just really bad. The Karate Kid soundtrack, I think, emotionally scarred me for life.
Really?
Like, it's so bad.
I kind of like some of
The
it,
second
dude.
one, too, it's like...
The second one's just rubbish, but the first one's better.
It's like, what is this? It's like a chimpanzee with, like, a bunch of Casio keyboards behind on a fucking beach.
Don't you dare talk of Michael McDonald that way.
That sounds like an amazing concept album.
I kind of want to hear that.
It's kind of like a...
Just get a bunch of monkeys high on reefer and make them play the piano.
It's like I wanted to cover the top 40 hits of the 1970s with Chicken and Kazoo. Kazoo noise. And,
Tuning out. Sorry.
Fuck you.
With kazoos and chicken
Yes.
noises. Are you trying to make albums that clowns will rape people to? Because that's what you're designing there.
Hey.
Killer clowns from
He's the one to come to it. That's my audience. That's my audience. Leave me alone. Rapist clowns.
We've done demographic research to determine that the rapist clown market is one of the most overlooked and profitable
Think of all their
sections of
disposable
industry.
income.
If you want to make rapist clown
Exactly.
dubstep, you got to have car horns. You got to have buzzy sounds, and you definitely got to have oh yeah, honk honk.
And at some point, I don't look up and see a creepy man with face paint and a red rubber ball nose. I'm not paying for this
No
thing.
kazoos, no
What?
chicken noises.
Hold on. Yeah. Clowns that rape you. That
Seriously.
sounds so terrible.
But dude, that's
Are we
what
at
it
the
makes me think
Republican
of.
Convention?
It's like juggalos just got loose and took over the world. Listen, dude, don't
Dude, it's
make
all
any
part of their
music.
marketing.
I'm not going to.
You will
Obviously-
summon the Antichrist if you make that record.
Obviously, I'm not going to do that.
Make the record.
You'll open up the gate of truth. You'll
It's
be able
like-
to do alchemy without circles. You're not ready for that.
It's like I want to bring about the end as much as the next guy.
Maybe you'll end up with one of those cool hand eyeballs, like from that movie The Gate. It'd be kind of cool. You could be like, ah.
Or a hand mouth like in
Dude, you know how badass that would be if you were a private
Vampire
detective?
Hunter
If you're
D.
like, dun, 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 dun.
Or yeah,
or a good way to see if a prostitute has any venereal diseases before you engage.
Oh,
I think I
you would have to make sure not to wipe your ass with that hand. Like, oh,
I saw a side of myself today I never wanted to see.
You would have to keep a glove on it most of the time. No, just because.
Well, yeah.
Because think of the amount of bad shit your hand touches during the day.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
And
have you seen this thing?
You especially don't want to be the dude from Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh man,
But
that guy's life would suck. Oh,
it's
I'm
like
just
he can't
taking a
touch
piss.
anything.
Oh.
He doesn't have either hand.
Oh, this is so unfair.
Everything hurts.
It's like, yeah, it's a little pointy finger. Oh man, that thing is creepy.
That guy's got some.
When I saw that part of that movie, I'm like, this is not a children's film. I'm not turning it off.
What?
But who thought this was a kid's film?
I understand ratings at some point. I do. But, I mean, it's just stupid. People
They
are
should just tell you the
brought up
awesome
like
stuff that it
idiots.
has in it, rather than giving it some kind of obscure letter and
You
number.
should be able to
There's
tell
tents
from
and explosions
you should be able
and
to tell
Michael
from the
Bay.
plot line of it. Like if it says
Are we
like,
Asian?
Well, I mean, dude, if you just have simple sentences, like remember this old like it's like you newspaper write-ups on a movie where it's like 3 sentences, and it usually kind of gets the gist out, where it's like,
Right.
a passionate tale of lust and deception as these 2 criminals blow up the world, and you're like, huh. You know, I don't know if I should be taking the 5-year-old to this one. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, why not? It's got love in it. I am very upset. This movie had,
If they
Totally
just said,
forgot. Were
if
there
they would have just
explosions?
said that it had a dick in it.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
They
how they should
wouldn't have
really
gone.
write it.
Boogie Nights, fake plastic cock. Right at the end.
Yeah.
And they would be like, okay. Parents would be like, all right, close your eyes now. And then moms would be like, and the dads are like,
The Joe Bob rating system was actually pretty good.
what'd he do?
Well, he would rate it in like severed body parts, you know, tits, stuff like that.
So he described the graphic
yeah,
violence
he'd
in
basically
it.
tell you all the scenes that a parent might really worry about.
But someone who wanted to see those would definitely be interested.
It's like, oh, well, this one's only got 3 arms and a tit. Okay.
So that means 3 people get their arms cut off, and then
Yeah,
there was
so
one
it's like,
boob.
oh, okay, he can watch that one.
If it's just one tit, you'll probably miss it because
Right.
no
Right.
one has one tit out for an extended period of
No,
time.
it's like a slash
Yeah.
or
It's
a
like
fall.
it's just like
Or the
out for a
side.
second and
Or
Side
slow mo, like,
yeah,
Ah.
side boob.
Yes.
I love side boob. Thank you, side boob.
If the movie is called, like, you know, Children That Killed Everything, that's probably still a fairly obvious title. Like,
Don't you feel like you're kind of
wait a minute,
stripping
I don't
away
need to-
at certain
I don't need
art?
to give them any ideas here.
Are most movie titles art, or are they just slapped on arbitrarily for marketing purposes? Anymore, that seems to be the case, especially with the remakes, obviously.
Well, anything that's got a prefix, a suffix, a number that isn't the base of the title, like,
Right.
or part of the story,
Right.
like 12 monkeys, the number made sense. But if it were like monkeys 12, you'd be like, oh fuck, dude.
They've already made 11 other monkey
One of
movies.
these goddamn monkey movies. We get it already. The monkeys are pissed.
Thank you, Chuck Heston, or whoever did that first
I'm
movie.
sure-
with the monkey.
Damn dirty apes, they're monkeys. Oh,
Monkey
fuck.
12 would be way better than the Planet of the Apes
Well, dude,
remake.
then you've got to go all the way to 13.
did you ever
'cause you
see-
can't stop before Monkey 13.
Did you ever see the Planet of the Apes remake?
No.
Spoiler.
The one with,
It ends with Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham.
They don't call him that. He just
He just has the same hat and
Yeah.
general look.
there's a
Well, that's how it ends in the first one, but it's the,
no. He
No, it's
doesn't.
the Statue of
It's the
Liberty.
Statue of Liberty,
Yeah.
and it's like
You bastards, you do it.
And I have seen
And
both
it's-
of them.
it's
The
nothing-
other one's got like
You know.
the Lincoln Memorial, and it's got like a
Yeah,
fucking-
he tried.
Okay, yeah,
It's
I
like
have seen that.
it's like I got sent
Man.
into the distant future last time I was in my spaceship. Maybe if I get back in my spaceship, I will also go into the past. No, it's
You went
even
further in the
it's
future.
an even further distant future, where apes have evolved into men who set free slaves.
Really?
I guess.
They did it all over again. So
I
another
guess.
species evolves and does the same stupid shit.
And they have the Lincoln Memorial with a fucking ape.
Right.
It's Abraham Lincoln. It's a fucking pun.
Okay.
Tim Burton, you hack.
Yeah. All right. You said that Tim Burton's a hack many times, and I respect your opinion. Look, I mean, but let's get down to the core issue here. What really all those movies are talking about is how we are no better than apes. That was the point of it. Like that, the show, the tyranny in the eyes of these creatures. It was basically saying we are the monsters. We still are, and we're never going to change.
Well,
And
that's
that's
also the same premise behind the Omega Man.
right.
Like, the rest of the planet was totally fine. He was just this dude that was going and fucking them up like, how dare you try to live after this terrible disease? Like, if they hadn't put it that way, it would have been like, oh, fuck, man, he is kind of a dick.
But
they didn't make it. But it was. It's like they kind of changed the meaning of Omega Man.
It's old man versus new man. It's like
Yeah.
old world society versus technology. That's what the
it's much
issue
more,
was.
It's
Yeah,
much
the other
more
one is
clear
telling
in
you that
The
you're
Last
no
Man
matter-
on Earth.
Right,
Yeah.
right. The Richard Pryor, or not Richard Pryor.
The Richard Pryor.
No, that would have been bad. Oh shit, man, they're coming to kill me.
It's a bunch of goddamn Draculas.
Nice. Gene Wilder would have to be in that too. I want that movie now. I want those guys both to be right here in front of me, magically somehow, perfect, and the same as they looked in the '80s, and throw those two dudes in that movie. We should use computer magic to make that happen.
I'm surprised they don't have the hologram of that shit.
Why don't you explain the game to the audience and to him, and then that'll smooth it over.
I'm going to give a very quick review of a movie. I have a total of 1 minute. I'm giving my review. When I reach the end of it, he pauses the time. Then when he's ready to ask some questions to see if he can figure out what I'm talking about, start it back up. If he can figure,
isn't it that I'm trying to surmise the plot in a way? To basically surmise the plot?
If I can make you understand what's going on,
just from based on what you said.
Yeah, then I would. That's a success for me. If
I'm unable, the movie title?
No.
Okay.
No.
The goal is to try to understand the movie itself, but in a basic form, based on a very brief synopsis, from a very terse review of the movie.
Yes,
it's like blurt, like something you might read in a crappy movie review in a newsper. Sorry,
a very short review, and then some questions to clarify.
Right. That's it.
If it can be figured out,
stinks.
If you can figure it out within a minute, then that's success for me. If I can't explain it within a minute,
if we don't get it, we get the points. Sorry, I get the points. I get the points. If I get the points, if I don't get it, so I can basically flub and win. But who wants to be a loser?
If it's clear, then you look like a dumbass. Then yes.
How do I look like a dumbass if it's clear?
If it's clear and it's like, oh, I do not understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes me look stupid. So
give me points.
My own integrity is at stake here, and you get to just observe and make comments. I want to see it. I would like to see this evolve into a 2 to 4 player game, because that way it's one against many.
It's like movie dictionary with no pictures.
Right.
Speaktionary.
So let's just start it. Wait, I got to get my trusty stopwatch out.
Yeah.
I got to tell
Title
you
of the movie.
Okay.
Second time we've done this. Sorry. What is it?
Maniac.
Hey, it's your old wrestling handle.
Yeah, it's my old wrestling gimmick.
Keeping it kayfabe. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
And go.
He has voices in his head telling him not to kill. It's a confusing situation for everybody.
Okay, 7 seconds, 7.6. So once again, a very brief synopsis of the movie Maniac. Sounds like you're describing a schizophrenic person. Oh, sorry, I better go ahead and start. Starting from 7 seconds, moving in. He's schizophrenic, obviously. He's got things in his head telling him what to do. And obviously that's killing people around him, perhaps people even close to him, like his family.
Oh, he doesn't have any family. He's just a guy.
Well, he's already worked through them in some previous life.
He's killing people, and somehow the voices in his head aren't the ones telling him to do it. They're the ones telling him not to do it, and he's doing it anyway.
Oh, so this guy's just a major asshole.
And very briefly,
was this movie made in the 70s?
Yeah, 70s or early 80s.
So there was a lot of brown in it, wasn't there? A lot of brown and shag carpeting.
Yeah, everything was dirty.
Yeah.
And he talked to little
wood grain.
The heads with the wigs.
The heads with the wigs?
You know, the wig heads.
Transsexuals?
No, heads only.
It's been a minute.
Fuck, you goddamn moron.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Explain what the hell this movie's about.
It's a guy who kills people.
Right.
And for some unknown reason,
his schizophrenic voices are the good people. His
schizophrenic voices are the upright citizens telling him not to do it.
Wow, that's really bizarre.
And it's like, they're going to catch you. Why do you do this? It's like, I don't know. I have to. And I'm guessing that the guy who was starred in it must have directed it too. Because it just had the feel of something like, it's like
Pet Project.
I really believe in this, even though it's garbage.
Yeah, Pet Project. That was the Kit Car of movies. that's why I didn't really pick up on it. It honestly, your description of that is not a typical Hollywood meme, and that's why I was completely blustered by it. I've never thought of that plot until you just started talking about it. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I can't even really conceive of it in a minute.
That was a little bit odd.
I need something I can sink my teeth into. I guess the round goes to you.
The movie.
I look like the idiot.
No, I mean, you get the point. I wasn't able to.
Oh. Well, I feel like an idiot, but hey, I got a point. Hell yeah. Round 2. Go. And title of the movie, please.
Okay, The Devil Within Her.
Already predicting a rape scene, but I'm
Hold
gonna go
on,
ahead.
are you gonna let me?
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. This is my. I should get a half a point for
No.
post guest rape scene. Oh, come
No.
on, come on. All right, and go.
More like the midget insider. Boom.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's the quickest one yet. Thank you for that, because now I have more time to guess, and that's the point. You're supposed to do it as quickly as possible, and that one is very strange. Now, what was the title again?
The Devil Insider. When you're ready to ask questions.
Ask questions.
Go. Okay. So the devil's a midget.
No.
Midget's his helper.
Okay. A stripper is cursed by a midget, which I guess they have satanic powers because he won't have sex. She won't have sex with him.
It's Romeo and Juliet.
Curses her to have a giant baby. It's like as big as I am small.
We're calling Cody too.
And the devil and the baby's possessed by the devil.
Oh.
Kills people.
So there's a slasher baby in this.
It's well, he kills them with devil mind powers.
Oh, come on. That was Scanners did it. Come on.
Well, it doesn't do it like
When was this
Scanners.
movie made?
Stop asking me that. It's irrelevant.
No, I want to know the visual style.
You understand.
Okay, you got me caught my blocker. Fine. I get a foul for that one, but I don't lose a point. I get 2
Okay,
fouls.
so
It's standard demon possession.
It's the Exorcist
only-
with a killer
It's
baby.
like the only thing
Exorcist with a killer baby. That's my final example. Am I right or wrong?
yeah, exorcist with a baby.
Killer baby. He uses mind bullets to kill people. I get it, right?
Yeah, that's essentially it.
All right, it was a minute 3, so we're a little
It's like
over on there
I
now.
mentioned the midget because that was the outstanding part of the plot. It's like, oh, there's a midget.
Yeah.
That's different. That's different from the Exorcist.
So the biggest thing that stands out as a difference between this and Exorcist to you is a midget. That's it.
That's the only difference.
So the midget just takes the place of the preacher or one of the guys.
Well, a nun takes a place of the preacher.
The pace of the preacher.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got verbal diarrhea going on. Yeah, I get it. It's basically a ripoff of The Exorcist, like every other fucking 70s or 80s horror movie was.
Every movie about
Every other
demon possession is a ripoff
which
of the
movie was
Exorcist.
this again?
What was it called?
The devil
Evelyn.
within her.
Yeah. Like, oh, dude, okay, crossover promotion. Have you seen that advertisement for the Jewish Exorcist? It's called Possession, The Possession. And it's totally just the Jewish Exorcist. It's like
all
she's
that.
infected with the devil, the Hebrew devil.
Yeah, she got fingers in the back of her throat. I guess she's working on like one of those earnest things with the hand on
It'll be
top of her head.
Dr. Otto.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another one. Yeah. It's not that I'm
Okay,
against any of that. I'm just saying.
Title is New Year's Evil.
New Year's Evil.
Are you
And,
ready?
Reset. And go.
New Year's Eve still doesn't have a classic holiday movie.
Okay, 4 seconds dead. New Year's Eve still doesn't have a classic holiday movie.
Yeah.
And New Year's Evil. Okay. Go. Does this involve Santa Claus or any of the reindeer or any dwarves or elves killing people?
No, there is a killer though.
Okay, and maybe he dresses up in red. Wears furry clothes.
Doesn't have anything to do with. He doesn't have any kind of.
It's almost like a
ceremony.
rip-off kind of Jason
It's-
slasher guy, and he's going around killing random people for no
He's
reason.
killing people at midnight on every. Well, when it hits midnight,
He's
on every
recreating the
coast.
12 Days of Christmas by killing people.
I guess so. Kind of.
Bam! 31 seconds. Yes!
Wait, that.
I
think you're backwards, though.
No, I'm throwing in the towel. That's it. No, it's still going, but I don't have any other questions. It's
Okay,
like
well, it's just
12 ducks a killing,
a woman who's too old
6
to
geese
be
a slaying.
too old to be doing the downtown Julie Brown gimmick.
Right.
Is hosting the thing, and her husband is killing people.
Wow.
Oh, that's a spoiler. It's her husband.
Yeah, but do you think anyone's going to actually watch this movie based on anything we've
No.
said or anyone
Introduce
says?
Downtown Charlie Brown's husband killing people. Stay tuned.
I've got a
Please
tattoo
don't
on
sue
my
me, Downtown.
downtown Julie Brown. Tattooed anus. Tattooed anus. Anus. Yeah, so that's the whole round. So
Yeah,
what's the point tally
Well,
here?
that would be 2-1. I won.
What you gotta do? Well, you won. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, first time ever, D Hearts won. Last time I
Well,
won. I
No,
definitely won last time.
last time we I don't know how
We
that
tied?
worked. Yeah.
Maybe
It's
we
like
did more than
we're-
one question.
Well, we did 3, but it's like we were splitting them up, the points up. It's like each one was worth 2.
It was like we were playing pity against each other. Now, for real, you've won.
Yeah.
And I've lost.
I'm the champ. I'm the
Do you-
champ
do you-
of wasting my
Could you tell
time.
what's going on here?
To an extent.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
see,
oh, damn it.
I also like the idea of asking
Does
stupid
it involve
points.
an ass tattoo?
Since I can
No.
get points,
Every movie doesn't involve an ass tattoo.
I'm gonna have to
No.
bring that up from now on. So, does anyone get their butthole tattooed?
That should be your go-to. Like, I don't know at all. Does it have an asshole tattoo?
I got a response
Dang.
back from Gerald, whose girlfriend is a tattoo artist, and he goes, "That's not very common." He's like, "That's not really a thing, is it?" Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, found a video. It's pretty disturbing."
There's at least 2 people with asshole tattoos.
Yeah, I've heard of the third one. Someone was like, "Is this the one with the?" Nate goes, "You see the one with the one ring?" Someone got the one ring tattooed around the butthole.
What?
Apparently, a
Yes.
big Lord of the Rings
Have
fan.
your poop shoot tattooed in Elvish.
See, if I would have been on Howard Stern's show and brought a
I
girl
wonder
there,
if your poo would go invisible.
a girl got one tattooed because she wants to pretend her poop is invisible. Just flushes it. You just don't see it; it just goes away. Because women do
Sounds
shit.
like the absolute most ridiculously bad idea in the world of cosmetic.
Number one, just getting your
Like
asshole
scribblings.
tattooed is crazy, right? It's crazy. Number two, why the Lord of the Rings? Why not like the
Why
rebel?
not?
Why not the rebel insignia from Star Wars, like that gear-looking thing?
Why not the Sarlacc pit?
The Sarlacc pit, yeah. Like,
Oh, that
you
would
wouldn't
be
even
more
have to draw the
appropriate.
teeth; just don't shave around there. Man, this I don't think you can put this on the internet. This is disgusting. Talking
Yeah,
about asshole
it's pretty
tattoos.
bad.
So my girlfriend's going to Comic-Con this year. So what costume has she picked? Yeah, the Harpoon Sarlacc, little teethy thing from Return of the Jedi. She's got to be doing that. Huh.
Around her butthole.
Yeah.
I'm tattooing my dick as Boba Fett.
And my balls are gonna be C-3PO and R2-D2.
Well, I mean, it's got to be Boba Fett because he gets blown up all the time.
Because he clearly went down into the Sarlacc pit. Never to return.
Nope, he survived. Fuck you, fanfic is awesome.
He didn't
It's
fall.
the only fanfiction that's good. He flew out.
Oh, that makes the fall off and die.
He's the toughest Mandalorian ever.
Maybe. Well, who says that he couldn't have been digested for 1,000 years and pooped out?
No.
And then
No. If you get digested by the thing, you're dead. Listen, buddy, you can't just poop out a solid donut later. This doesn't come out when you eat a donut.
You
It comes
don't know
out.
what
Dude,
Sarlacc's digestion is
hey,
like.
Pretty sure it
it's
is.
just like
Bad.
blowing smoke rings, man. You just got to put the right English on it.
I mean, I'm sure if you looked at like elephant shit, you'd find whole pieces of whatever the fuck elephants eat.
No.
Whole big chunks
Yeah,
of it.
like
You
a-
won't find huge chunks of elephant feed.
Yeah. Well,
Dude, their
elephant
poop is
feed.
like elephant feed. You know, whatever elephants eat. Stuff elephants eat is elephant feed. Not sneak feed or anything like clever like that. But it's elephant feed.
We'll see you next time. Listen to the show. Subscribe to all these things that we do.
Listen
Buy
to Motion
wall
Picture
bombs.
Meltdown. You should
Yes,
listen
that
to
one. That's
That's the only really good thing we do. I'm just kidding. We don't even do it. That's why it's good.
Cue the Brian Adams.
Yeah. See you guys later. Bye.